Get set. Go.
I'm Brian Sapp, and this is Going Local. We're going to meet Dwight Moudy. He's introducing some young city slickers to the idea of cowboy ethics. Be sure to share and like this video so that other people can see the work Dwight's doing here in northern Indiana.
See, now they're over there doing groups. See, that's smart.
Today, Suzanne Holcomb and Brittany Ellis's students are branding cattle.
All you have to do for your brand is put one dot on.
Since we're in the middle of Elkhart, Indiana, and there aren't any cows around,
These are your cows today. When you think you have 200, you come up. The first team that wins will get a special treat. Cowboy Ethics is a program where we try to use the American cowboy to educate or to reinstill principles and values into primarily students in elementary and high school levels. These are principles that these cowboys live by every day. And like, for example, one of them is live each day with courage. We're not talking about running into a burning building. We're talking about having a positive can-do approach to whatever comes your way.
Dwight Moudy first brought cowboy ethics to his daughter Suzanne's class 4 years ago. Since then, the program has grown to 80 classrooms in Elkhart and other northern Indiana schools.
I've always had a love for the West. There's not a more independent-minded individual in the world than a cowboy. The only thing they had was opportunity. There was no guarantees. They didn't have a lot of money, but they had an opportunity. They had a chance. And they took that chance and turned it into something that will live on forever. So I truly believe the kids, they want something better. They want hope. And that's what we try to give them.
On this visit, Dwight is showing the program off to Indiana State Representatives Melanie Wright and Joe Russell with the Delaware County Farm Bureau. He's looking for more support so he can expand the program and continue to offer it free to schools.
And we may have to replant that, guys, because it's not really taking off for us, so we may replant that.
It's amazing the change that you can see from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, just in their behavior and thinking of others. You know, a lot of them, they have that survival tendency, so they a lot of times want to think for themselves, and by the time they're done with this, they really start thinking of others and putting others first. And it's amazing.
I like that he comes because it's like the cowboy ethics and everything that he talks about. It's what I'm trying to instill in the kids, but he's doing it in a different way.
Ducks or geese or...
Teachers aren't the only one that see the benefit of this program.
He teaches it to us so that we can become a better person.
We have to learn to work together with others. Before, I never used to work with people. I used to just like be off about myself and I didn't care. But now I can actually sit there and work with other people.
And as the students say, it's not about becoming a cowboy, but skills that they can take with them throughout their life.
Success for me is when I can see these kids noticeably change their behavior. I've had kids who were in their classroom and they were just not participating. They were not engaged. And when we start going through this and we start drawing them out, and I see them go from being that little person that sits there and says nothing to an engaged person who starts taking a leadership role, whose grades start coming up. Most times they'll come to me, and the one little girl I'm thinking of in particular at Roosevelt Esteem, she came to me and she said, "Mr. Moudy, I need to talk to you." Okay? We go over in the corner of the room and she goes, "When I grow up, I want to be a cowgirl." I go, "Okay," you know, a lot of us say. She goes, "No, I mean, I really, really want to." I said, "Here's the deal." I gave her one of my cards. I said, "If I lose track of you when you graduate high school, if your grades are good enough, I will help you get to one of the universities that give scholarships." She takes it right back, puts it in her little bag. She goes, "I'll be there." That's the kind of thing you see.
Leave us your comments below and tell us what you think, or tell us somebody else that we should profile on Going Local. And as always, like our page on Facebook or subscribe to us on YouTube. That way you can continue going local with us. Leave us your comments below and tell us what you think, or tell us somebody else that we should profile on Going Local. And as always, like our page on Facebook or subscribe to us on YouTube. That way you can continue going local with us.